Just got off the phone with my man Jeff at Blue Compass RV, and we just applied for the loan. I'm sending him over a picture of our driver's licenses, and we should know within a few hours what is going on. So, super exciting. Dreams come true. Don't stop working towards them. Don't stop believing in yourself. It might take longer than you want it to, but if you don't quit, I guarantee you it'll happen. And this is our dream. We've been waiting for this since we lived in Washington. When we saw an RV park on one of our drives to the mountains, we looked at each other and we said, one day we are gonna have an RV and we're gonna stay at RV parks in beautiful places like this. And today is the start of that, and we're so glad you guys are here. All right, let's see what happens. Well, you guys, it looks like we didn't get the loan. So now this is when the YouTube channel actually starts, because we are gonna see what we can make of this. This is not what we thought was gonna happen, but in a weird way, we both knew. In a weird way, we know this kind of needs to happen. So we're gonna see. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Van life stops before it even begins. All right. Sometimes the dream is right at your fingertips and it gets snatched away from you. But this is gonna be our story about how we turn it around and what we make of this situation. It's just us. It's just us now. Like, we have to fix this. We have to suffer the consequences of the decisions we've made in our 20s and in our past, and we have to change our lives, and this is going to be it. So thank you guys for being part of this journey with us, and Mr. Kitty is excited, and yeah, so we're going to be doing updates on how we turn our life around, because God will provide. We haven't lost faith. We're not going to lose faith. We're not giving up on our dreams. Just a new dream is about to start. And like I said, in a weird way, I think this was supposed to happen. What do you think, baby?
I think so too. It was just, I think the van was just way too much, and this is just like the next level up instead of like skyrocketing up, and we need to like push off the bottom.
Yeah, this is the bottom. This is our bottom. You guys are watching it. We're gonna record it, and you guys are gonna watch us go from the bottom to living our best life one way or another. That's what we're determined to do. That's what this channel is going to prove, that you can be at the bottom and make your life exactly what you want it to. So over the next year, 2 years, 3 years, watch how we change this around. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna make the best of it. This is episode 1 of an incredible journey. Sorry, my hand is shaking right now. We were not expecting this, but in a way, this is what was meant to happen. And come along on the journey, because this is gonna get interesting. We have Mr. Kitty here with us, and he's ready to go. This is just it, and we're gonna make it happen. And we've been together for almost 10 years, so all we need is each other. Like, it's about to be our 10-year anniversary, New Year's Day. All we need is each other. We have each other. We're gonna figure this out. You're gonna watch us build something probably really awesome over the next year, 2 years, and we are excited to have you guys with us.
In a eager, let's say, attempt to try to get Subie traded in, we have to clean her out. So hopefully that will happen, and we could maybe get the 4Runner, or maybe something equivalent in size. But here we go. We've had Subie since 2018, and we absolutely love her. But hopefully we can get a bigger something, because the inside is pretty smallish, and it looks like a disaster right now because we just had like a little day trip in here with Kitty, because we had to fix the shower in the apartment, so we had to be out of the apartment. So this is the disaster we are working with today. So here we go. Let's do this. We got this. It's definitely not easy to have, this happen because we're almost certain for some reason, I don't know why, that we were gonna get the van. But I think our hopes were just really, really high, and that's okay. And I'm glad we have those hopes and dreams. And maybe someday we can eventually get one, but I think this happened for a really big reason. And in the most loving way possible, I don't think we deserve to get the van right now because of all the financial decisions we have made in the past. And it was all in an attempt to better ourselves and better our life and do what we love to do, which I'm very proud of us, but I think it's time to kind of face the facts and push from the bottom up instead of trying to keep going up very, very, very slowly, which I think the van would have done because it was such a big loan. And when there was no way we'd get out of debt with just with getting that. So I think this is almost a better idea. So I'm kind of excited in a weird way. So here we go. Let's clean her out. All right. So I didn't clean it as you can see, but we are planning on going to the car wash and getting an interior detail so it looks better, but that's the back. And then got the seats, which there's definitely been adventures happening in here. And the front. So that's Subie. And Kyle called the CarMax dealer, so it looks like hopefully we'll be able to trade her in, and crossing our fingers that will work out. So we'll see what happens. Trying to get pictures for CarMax. Smile, Subie.
Hello, so we are on our way to go to pick up the 4Runner, and this is our last little drive in our Subie. We got Subie in 2018 for Ashley's birthday. It was her birthday present. This is the best car that we've ever had. I'm gonna miss this car a lot. If you need a good car, get a Crosstrek. It'll last you forever. The only reason we have to get rid of it is because it's too small inside for what we have to do. Or else we would keep it. But all of our cars have morphed into better car, like our Honda Civic, which was my dream car, morphed into Subie. And now Subie is my dream car. And it's going to morph into the 4Runner, which will be our next dream car because it's a really good car. We have done so many things. We have gone to the most northwest corner of the United States in Washington. We've gone to Oregon, all around Washington. It's taken us back home to California from Washington. This is the best car that we've ever had, but gotta move on. And I'm glad I'm getting emotional now because I don't want to get emotional at the dealership.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be this hard to say goodbye to a material thing, but we only have one car. This car is our life. It's everything that we have to get us to work, and all of our adventures and everything we have to do. We're just really, really grateful that it's held up so long. We're almost at 100,000 miles on it. It's just done such a great job. It's gonna be really weird driving in a bigger car that's higher up, but oh man, this is crazy. This is my favorite car. It's perfect.
Yeah.
We call it the Honey Badger because nothing seemed to phase it. It just conquered everything that we threw at it without a problem.
Yeah.
And it's kind of has been a home in a way, a little tiny home, because we go on adventures, and this is all that we have. This car is all that we have, and so I'm very grateful for it. And it's gonna transform into a bigger, better camping vehicle, and I'm very grateful that we were able to get this figured out as quickly as we could, because this needs to happen today. So we're lucky that this car has held its value so that we can use it for a down payment on the 4Runner. Like, literally just perfect. Everything about this car, everything is perfect, and I'm gonna miss it so much.
I'm gonna miss this car so much too. It's just been incredible, and I appreciate and cherish all the memories that we've had in this car, and I'm just eternally grateful for it. And now we'll get to have new memories in this new car that we're getting, and beyond excited for that as well. So we love you, Subie. You've been the most amazing car in the entire world. We love you. We love you, Subie. You're the best. How are you feeling?
Hungry.
Yeah.
After we have some In-N-Out and get the car, it'll be a lot better. But I did not want to have to drive this thing one more time, so this is a little bit of a bummer. I wanted to say goodbye, and that was it.
I feel it.
But yeah, after we get the car and after we eat, then we'll really have a different feeling and sense of what's going on. But CarMax has made this experience extremely easy. Extremely easy. Could not be more grateful for how easy this whole process has been. Everybody has been super nice. So can't recommend going through CarMax enough. If you're in a situation, they will take care of you. Alright, it's time to finalize this, and we'll see you guys in a minute, either eating In-N-Out or in our 4Runner. Just finishing up at CarMax, waiting for them to clean the car, put some gas in it, sign a few more pieces of paper, and we should be on our way to In-N-Out and then the beach to get a license plate frame from Killer Dana. Here we go, it's getting exciting.
We got it! Woohoo!
Okay, so we are in the 4Runner.
Ah!
We did it. This was not a part of the original plan. This is everything that happened is everything that happened is because of God. Well, let's just get into it. So we tried to get our Class B van, and we thought that we'd be able to get our loan because of our credit, and we had the money and we can make the payments. We were wrong. We were just wrong. Like, there's just some things that you don't know until you try. Like, you don't know until you know.
Yeah.
So you don't know things that you don't know. So the only way to figure stuff out is to go for it. And we ate a fat egg. Like, we really thought that we were gonna get the van. We really did.
Yeah, I wouldn't like 1,000,000,000% of that.
We thought we were gonna be living in a van, and this was gonna be a van life channel and all that stuff. And after we applied, both of us didn't have the best of feelings. Like, we didn't know either way, yes or no. It just didn't feel like, it just felt off. Like, it wasn't
Usually
gonna
we'll
happen.
have like some sort of like, it's gonna be okay, we're gonna get it, but this time, no.
And like, it's really scary when your plan that you thought was going to work out just falls flat on its face. And it was scary for a second, but we didn't crumble this time.
Yeah.
We didn't crumble this time. I think earlier this year we had a little realization like, oh, we may not be able to get the loan because we don't have the proper down payment. We're looking at all the ways to turn our Subaru into an overlander and put a rooftop tent on it, all the things. But it's just too small. It was always just came up to being too small. It could barely tow anything, and it just wasn't going to work. And as soon as we got the news and we let it sink in, well, we were on our way to work.
Yeah.
And I saw a 4Runner, and I was like, we should just get a 4Runner. It's in all the overlanding videos. People are camping, no problem in their 4Runner. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's got to be the car. We looked it up. It's got a bunch of space. We just went back there to test it out. There's plenty of space back there for us, so that's not a problem. It's just crazy how, like, the 4Runner was never, it wasn't on the map. We never talked about a 4Runner. We never talked about anything. But just something spoke to me that said, you're going to have to get a bigger car. And the 4Runner just flashed in my brain. We drove by it. I'm not actually sure where the 4Runner came from. It just came out of nowhere. And within 24 hours, here we are. We got it in a 4Runner. Like,
crazy.
it is so big. It is up so high. The only thing that we have to do is we have to get some chips in the paint fixed.
Yeah, he probably took it off-roading, which is what this car is for. So
Exactly.
what do we expect?
Yeah,
So.
we're not going to be doing a lot of extreme off-roading.
No.
We try to keep it more mellow, but still go do fun things and go to the mountains and national parks and everything. But we just want to get the paint taken care of. This is going to be our spot. So we want to make sure it looks, you got to put the money into it. None of the money that we're putting into this stuff like this is wasted money. Like, you got to cover up these spots in the paint because we don't want them to rust.
Yeah.
Just that kind of stuff. But other than that, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it literally is just like Subie, but bigger, which is amazing. And that's
Absolutely.
exactly what we were looking for.
So we are so happy. We are so grateful. We do not know where this came from.
No.
It came from God. It really did. So after everything, the van would have probably cost us closer to $260,000 after interest.
Yikes.
If we took the loan full term, 15 years, we would have paid for that van twice. After this car and the interest and everything, we're paying $45,000. We just saved ourselves $200,000 because I know we're gonna have to put at least $15,000 into this car to make it capable of doing everything that we need it to do. So God just saved us $200,000. Cause starting from here with our brand new not brand new, but our 4Runner we just got. It's
New
2022. It's new for us. It's very basic, and you're gonna watch us build this thing out slowly but surely. A lot is going on. There's gonna be a lot happening. You're gonna see the whole process. That's the whole point of this, is to share the process. That is our mission. That is the goal. We're going to turn this beauty into some sort of camping fortress over the next year and a half. It's going to be so much fun. We cannot wait to share it with all of you. We're so grateful that you're here with us. It's going to get exciting. Who knows what's about to happen? Last time we were in this parking lot, we didn't know it was going to be the last time that we were going to be here with our Subie. You don't know when the last time is going to be. And we're learning that lesson today too as well. So if you're still watching this video, that's another little takeaway from what we're going through, is that you don't know when the last time is going to be. So cherish every single moment. I miss my Subie. I miss my car. I really do. I didn't know that was going to be the last time. But we got this big fortress. It is gigantic, and we are super grateful that it just dropped out of nowhere. Thank you, God. This is God. we didn't ever put God first. And look where it got us. Look where it got us. And now we're gonna use we have God. We're putting God first. We're at level 0. We're putting God first. Watch what happens. We know this happened for a reason. We know He's looking out for us. He didn't want us to go into insurmountable debt.
Yeah.
That we don't actually realize how much debt or how long that would take. We don't realize it quite yet, and it'll probably take us some time. But this is such a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. Sometimes you gotta smack against your bottom in order to propel yourself up, and that is the goal. I love you guys. I appreciate you all. We will talk to you soon, probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
But alright, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for seeing how van life ended before it even started. Like, sometimes your dream, it's not always going to happen when you want it to. And we're going to make that a central focus too, is that just because you get denied when you try your dream, it doesn't mean you give up on it.
No.
It just means that you regroup and you do what you have to do in order to get there. And it might take, I don't know, 5 more years, 10 more years. It doesn't matter. But we're going to achieve our dream one way or another. And you guys are going to watch it and be a part of it. And we hope that we inspire you to do the same, because we want to be a part of it with you when you change your life around and you get yourself together and you get free from your debt and you start chasing after your dreams and accomplishing what you want. This is the beginning of something amazing, and we don't even realize all the adventures that are about to come from this. We'll talk to you guys soon. I'm just going to keep on rambling if I don't stop it now. So, bye.
Bye.